An eternal love story at sea, Titanic. One of the most famous love stories in American popular culture is the story of Jack and Rose in the film Titanic, 1997, directed by James Cameron. The film was not only a massive commercial success, but also became a symbol of love that transcends social status, time, and even death. An unexpected meeting. In 1912, the magnificent ship RMS Titanic sailed toward the United States. On board, two souls from completely different worlds were brought together by fate. Rose DeWitt Bukater was a young woman from a wealthy upper-class family. She was beautiful, educated, and surrounded by luxury. Yet, behind her elegant gowns and sparkling jewelry, her heart felt empty. She was trapped in an engagement to a wealthy man she did not love. Her life was controlled by her mother for the sake of social status and financial security. Rose felt like a bird in a golden cage. Meanwhile, Jack Dawson was a poor young artist who won his Titanic ticket in a card game. He was free-spirited, adventurous, and believed life should be lived boldly. He had no money or status, but he possessed something far more valuable, a free soul. Their meeting was dramatic. Rose, overwhelmed and hopeless, stood at the edge of the ship, contemplating ending her life. Jack approached her gently, speaking with calm confidence. He did not judge her. He did not pressure her. He simply reminded her that life still held possibilities she had not yet seen. From that moment, a seed of love began to grow. A love that crossed boundaries. Their relationship developed quickly. Jack introduced Rose to a world she had never experienced: carefree laughter in third class, joyful dancing, and the freedom to be herself without social masks. Through Jack's eyes, Rose began to see life differently. She learned that happiness does not lie in wealth, but in the courage to follow one's heart. In return, Jack discovered in Rose not only beauty, but also a brave and curious spirit. Their love defied social norms. The class divide stood as a powerful barrier. Rose's fiancé and family tried to separate them, yet the love growing between them could not easily be extinguished. They chose each other, even knowing their time together might be short. The night that changed everything. On the night of April 14, 1912, the Titanic struck an iceberg. The unsinkable ship slowly began to surrender to the ocean. Panic spread. Social status, once so important, suddenly meant nothing when lives were at stake. Amid the chaos, Jack prioritized Rose's safety. He helped her board a lifeboat, fully aware that his own chances of survival were slim. Rose, already seated in the lifeboat, made a courageous decision. She jumped back onto the sinking ship to stay with Jack. To her, life without love felt emptier than facing death together. In the freezing waters, they were eventually separated physically, but never emotionally. In his final act of sacrifice, Jack ensured Rose would survive. He made her promise to hold on, to live fully, and to never give up. Jack perished in the icy sea, but his love lived on in Rose's heart forever. A legacy of love. Decades later, an elderly Rose remembered the story not merely as a tragedy, but as the greatest gift of her life. She kept her promise to Jack. She traveled, rode horses, flew in airplanes, built a family, and lived boldly. Their love may have been brief, but its impact was eternal. In the end, the most meaningful love is not necessarily the one that lasts physically forever, but the one that leaves an eternal imprint on the soul. Blue.